The car world thrives on passion, innovation, and rivalry. Every era has its defining battles where visionaries and engineers push the boundaries of what's possible, fueled by a relentless drive to outdo one another. From Ford versus Ferrari to today's new Showdown, we're witnessing a battle for the soul of the automobile. These rivalries aren't just about machines. They're about ideas, ambition, and the future of how we move. On one side stands Tesla, the electric giant led by the ever-ambitious Elon Musk, a company that has redefined what it means to drive electric and made sustainability a global aspiration. On the other is Christian von Koenigsegg, the Swedish mastermind whose name is synonymous with pushing the limits of speed, engineering, and automotive artistry, crafting machines that are as rare as they are remarkable. Tesla made electric cars mainstream, fast, cool, and accessible. They've turned the electric car from a niche curiosity into a symbol of progress, with models that appeal to families and thrill-seekers alike. Koenigsegg, meanwhile, crafts legends, pushing the boundaries of hybrid and combustion technology, creating cars that are feats of engineering and objects of desire for collectors and dreamers. This isn't just about speed, it's about vision. It's about reimagining what a car can be and what it should represent in a rapidly changing world. Musk dreams of a silent, battery-powered, autonomous future where cars drive themselves, cities are cleaner, and technology serves humanity in ways we're only beginning to imagine. Koenigsegg believes in emotion, mechanical drama, the roar of an engine, and the thrill of driving. For him, the car is not just a tool but an experience that stirs the soul. When Christian called out Tesla, the world took notice. Headlines blazed, fans debated, and the automotive world braced for a new kind of rivalry. The stage was set for a clash of philosophies. Mass-market efficiency versus bespoke performance, the promise of the future against the romance of the past. The stakes? The very future of the car itself. Will the world choose silent innovation or visceral excitement? The answer could shape generations. This is the story of a quiet genius challenging a tech titan, and the world watching to see who will define the next chapter. Buckle up because the race for tomorrow has just begun. To truly understand the rivalry between these two automotive giants, you first need to know the men behind the machines, their stories, their motivations, and what drives them to push boundaries. Elon Musk, disruptor, showman, and serial entrepreneur. He's a man who dreams in gigafactories and thinks on a global scale, always aiming for the next big leap. Musk is relentless, always pushing for innovation and never satisfied with the status quo. He's all about scale, millions of cars, a sustainable future, and a drive to change the world for the better. For Musk, it's not just about making cars, it's about transforming how humanity moves and lives. Christian von Koenigsegg, on the other hand, is the craftsman and the perfectionist. He's an innovator who obsesses over every detail, ensuring that each car is a masterpiece of engineering and design. Starting with a dream in a small Swedish town, Koenigsegg built his company from the ground up, producing only a handful of hypercars each year, each one a testament to his vision and dedication. Every Koenigsegg is a work of art, engineered to the edge of possibility. These cars aren't just vehicles, they're statements of what's possible when passion meets precision. Musk is comfortable in the spotlight, using social media and public appearances to shape the narrative and rally support for his vision. He thrives on attention and controversy, turning every challenge into an opportunity. Koenigsegg, meanwhile, is hands-on, obsessed with detail, preferring to let his creations speak for themselves. He's often found on the factory floor, personally involved in the process, ensuring perfection at every step. One aims to save the world with volume and accessibility, the other inspires it with ingenuity and exclusivity. Their approaches couldn't be more different, yet both are driven by a desire to redefine what's possible. Their backgrounds, philosophies, and even their personalities are worlds apart, but both are visionaries in their own right, pioneers who refuse to accept limits. Musk paints with a broad brush, dreaming big and moving fast. Koenigsegg perfects every stroke, focusing on the smallest details to achieve greatness. This isn't just a business rivalry, it's a clash of philosophies, a battle between mass innovation and bespoke excellence. The artist versus the disruptor, each determined to leave an indelible mark on the future of mobility. Koenigsegg's cars are more than machines, they're rolling science experiments. The Regera, a hybrid with no traditional gearbox using direct drive for instant, brutal acceleration. Carbon fiber everywhere, even the wheels, making them light and strong. Synchro helix doors, functional art, free valve engine tech, no camshaft, infinite control, and the ability to run on alternative fuels. Electrification? Koenigsegg doesn't just add batteries, he reinvents how they work with combustion. The Gemera 4 seats, 3 electric motors, a tiny engine with 600 horsepower, and a total of 1,700 combined. It's a family car that outperforms hypercars. Koenigsegg's in-house electric motors and batteries are power-dense and lightweight. His vision combustion and electric in perfect harmony, no compromises. It's a hybrid approach, but on a level no one else dares to attempt. Koenigsegg proves you can embrace the future without abandoning the soul of driving, the best of both worlds redefined. Tesla changed everything. Before the Model S, electric cars were slow and boring. Tesla made them fast, stylish, and desirable. They built a global supercharger network, erasing range anxiety. Over-the-air updates made cars smarter overnight. Autopilot pushed the dream of self-driving closer to reality. Tesla's focus, mass production, battery tech, and software. The Model 3 and Y brought EVs to the masses. Gigacasting and manufacturing efficiency set new industry standards. Performance? The Plaid models hit 0-60 in under 2 seconds, but for Tesla, speed is proof. Electric cars aren't just viable, they're superior. Tesla is a tech company that happens to make cars. Their revolution, making the future accessible one electric car at a time. The turning point came at the 2025 Geneva Motor Show, a gathering that had long been the stage for automotive legends and industry-shaking announcements. This year, however, the air was electric with anticipation. Rumors swirled that something unprecedented was about to unfold. Christian von Koenigsegg took the stage to unveil the Gemera, a car that already had the world's attention. But then, in a move that stunned the crowd, he did the unexpected. He challenged Tesla directly, calling out the industry's most disruptive force. "We admire Tesla, but the future isn't just electric. It's about being better in every way, faster, smarter, more versatile. We believe in pushing boundaries, not just following trends." He boldly compared the Gemera to the promised Tesla Roadster, claiming more power, more seats, and faster refueling. The Gemera, he argued, wasn't just another supercar. It was a reimagining of what a hypercar could be. "Elon, bring your Roadster to our track. No marketing, no hype. Just 2 cars, 2 drivers, 1 winner. Let's show the world what true innovation looks like." The room erupted in applause and disbelief. The gauntlet was thrown, and the challenge echoed far beyond the walls of Geneva. This wasn't just about speed or numbers on a spec sheet. It was a direct challenge to Tesla's entire philosophy, a confrontation between 2 visions of the future. Koenigsegg argued that pure electric isn't the only answer, especially for those who crave high performance and versatility. He spoke passionately about the need for innovation that goes beyond batteries and charging stations. He highlighted the limitations of current EVs, long charging times, heavy battery packs, and the compromises they force on design and driving experience. In contrast, he showcased his own hybrid solution, promising instant power and extended range without the weight. With a confident smile, Koenigsegg made it clear, the hypercar crown was up for grabs, and he was ready to fight for it. The challenge was more than a publicity stunt. It was a declaration that the future of the car is still being written, and the next chapter would be defined by those bold enough to take risks. The world watched, waiting for Musk's response. Social media exploded, journalists scrambled for interviews, and fans of both brands debated what would happen next. The battle lines were drawn, not just between 2 cars, but between 2 philosophies, 2 dreams of what the automobile could become in the decades ahead. The performance world would never be the same. The stakes had never been higher, and the excitement was palpable. The war for the future had begun, and every car enthusiast on the planet was watching, eager to see who would shape the next era of speed and innovation. News of the challenge exploded online. All eyes turned to Elon Musk's X account. Hours of silence, then, finally, a post. Christian von Koenigsegg is a brilliant engineer. The Gemera is a work of art, but the ice age is over. Musk argued that hybrids were a bridge to the past and only pure electric could unlock ultimate performance. He promised the Roadster would break every record. But the tone was defensive. Koenigsegg's challenge had struck a nerve. For the first time, Musk was the establishment being challenged by a smaller innovator. The debate was no longer just about cars, but about the future itself. Musk launched a PR blitz, charts, videos, and jabs at biofuels, but it felt reactive, not confident. Koenigsegg had forced Musk to defend his vision, not just his car. The king of electric was rattled. The world sensed a real rivalry, one that could change everything. The car world split in 2. Tesla fans championed sustainability, software, and the elegance of pure electric. To them, Koenigsegg's hybrid was a relic. Gearheads and purists rallied behind Christian, celebrating the Gemera's audacious engineering. They saw it as proof you could innovate without losing the soul of driving. The press buzzed. Was Tesla's scalable impact more important? Or did Koenigsegg's wild ideas matter more? Some argued Tesla was the main event. Others said true innovation starts at the extreme. Both sides agreed. This rivalry was pushing the industry forward. It forced both companies to justify their choices and innovate faster. The competition made cars exciting again. Everyone was watching and everyone had an opinion. What does this mean for the future? It means excitement. Koenigsegg versus. Tesla isn't just about two cars, it's about what we want from our machines. This rivalry ensures we don't lose the soul of the automobile in the quest for efficiency. Tesla must keep innovating, not just on speed but on experience and emotion. Koenigsegg proves there's still room for breathtaking engineering and passion. The competition encourages diversity, wild ideas, and the wow factor. Ultimately, car lovers win. The future isn't a single road, it's a network of possibilities. There's room for all kinds of incredible machines. And the best part? The next chapter is just beginning.